Hi guys, what we're going to cook today is stir-fried rice with chorizo and eggs. So our ingredients are 2 teaspoons of chicken powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 small shallot cut into cubes thinly, 1 cup of chorizo cut into cubes, 1/2 cup of green peas, 1/2 cup of carrots, steamed rice, and fried egg cut into strips, and of course uh, our seasoning: salt, black pepper, and chili flakes. So the first thing that you will do is to preheat your pan using medium heat. All right, and then you will be adding 1 spoon of olive oil, just a bit more. And the first ingredient that we will be putting will be our shallot. All right, so fry this about 30 seconds until it's golden brown or translucent. So make sure that your hob is under medium heat. Don't put it in high heat, okay? So now we will be adding our cubed carrots. So basically this is fresh carrots, and of course we know that it takes time to cook. So among all the ingredients that I have for this dish, carrots is the longest one to cook, so that's why I put that first. And this time as well I will be adding the chorizo. The reason being I put these two together is because when you fry these two, they will create a very nice color into our dish. So fry this together for about 2 minutes until the color of these ingredients will be infused into our oil, and the aroma is very nice because of the chorizo. So there you go. After 2 minutes you can actually see from your pan that the color of the oil has already changed. So it changed into yellow orange. Okay, so now we are going to add our steamed rice. So guys, this rice is equivalent to 1.5 cup uncooked rice. So now I'm not quite sure how much is the measurement of this rice now that is cooked. So when I cook that, that's 1.5 cups. Okay, so this dish actually serves between 4 to 6 people. It depends on how you want to eat it. If you will be eating this with viand, of course it might serve about 6 people, but if you will be eating this alone, so that could be about 4 people who can eat this from these measurements. So now you can see guys, so while you are mixing the ingredients together, you can see the rice is turning into yellow orange, and that is because of the chorizo and the carrots that we fried earlier. So it's a natural coloring from our ingredients. All right, so you will be mixing that, continually mixing until it got infused to the rice, the coloring got infused to the rice. There you go. You can see the color has been changed as well. So it didn't show that much from the video in here, but then while I'm doing this, it's really so yellow in color. So this time we will be adding as well our green peas. Okay, this is actually from frozen. I thawed it earlier. Alright, and of course that will take a bit of time to cook as well. And now we will be adding our chicken powder. That's one of our seasonings. Also the garlic powder. And once again, we will be mixing that thoroughly. So actually my sister told me, I had the previous videos already, and that's what I always say, I don't do measurements when I cook. However, she suggested to me that it would be good, or if I would be putting the measurements of my cooking, so that a lot of you guys will be able to prepare these dishes as well. So with the measurements that I have, of course sometimes it will be depending on your taste as well. Okay, so with this one I just put measurements on it so that you can follow and continue supporting my YouTube channel. So keep on mixing your dish, okay, so that it will not get burned at the bottom. Alright, and guys, as what I said, it depends on your taste when you cook something, isn't it? So in here I will be adding a bit of spice on it. So that is chili flakes. I will be putting a pinch of it. Alright, and yeah, so if you want more, if you love a really spicy food, you can add more. And also a bit of freshly ground black pepper. And also a pinch of Himalayan salt. And of course, we shouldn't be forgetting the last ingredient will be our fried egg cut into strips. So with this dish, actually, you can eat this alone because it's full packed. Means you got your carbs, you got your veg, and you got your protein. Alright, so, however, for those people who are vegetarian, you don't actually need to put chorizo or eggs on it. You can also use tofu, fried tofu, as alternative for your protein, or also the other type of alternative produce for your protein source. Okay, so, and also for those who doesn't have chorizo in the house, whatever type of meat or leftover meat that you have in your fridge, you can use that, so that it will, you don't need to serve the meat again in the same way as you serve it yesterday or the previous day. So at least you will be serving a different dish to your family. So if you got chicken in there, you can use chicken strips as well on it. So continue mixing your dish, alright, until your green peas is also cooked and all the spices are mixed together into your rice. So this time maybe we also need to try and taste it so that we can adjust if ever it needs adjusting. And once again, don't use the spoon or ladle that you're using mixing your dish to taste the food that you're cooking. So in here, basically, I think I need a bit of saltiness on it, so adding a bit of freshly ground Himalayan salt as well. And I think this time, of course, we also have to mix it again. So for those who hasn't subscribed yet into my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe so that we can continue spreading this simple way of home cooking. And also not only for cooking, this YouTube channel is not only for cooking, it also pertains my my life here in the United Kingdom, as well as my business as well, the digital business. So there you go, guys. Our stir-fried rice with chorizo and egg. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So bon appetito, guys. Let's eat together and enjoy the meal.